Hello, this is Tori with LANDIO. Thank you for taking the time to press that play button. Throughout my life, the fondest memories have always been out in nature. There is something magical that happens when you connect with the people that you love and care about while being out in nature. That is one of the reasons that we receive requests for adjoining lots. Many of these requests come from parents that want to purchase adjoining lots where it is one lot for the parents and one lot for the children and/or grandchildren. Sometimes the parents will live on their property full-time and the children will visit when they are available. Then there are parents who will purchase a lot for each of their children. This could be for immediate use or for a time years down the road. One of the many things that people love about land is that you can purchase it now for future use, maybe years down the road, and because there are no structures to maintain, the land can be self-sustaining, requiring almost no upkeep or maintenance. The vast majority of land in the United States was at one point subdivided from a larger parcel. It is often during this subdividing process that the parties involved choose whether or not to create covenants, deed restrictions, or CC&Rs. These terms are often used interchangeably. These covenants and restrictions put guidelines on what can be done with the property and what cannot be done. There are many people that have no problem purchasing properties with covenants and restrictions, while there is an equal number of people that will only purchase a property that does not have covenants or restrictions. These types of properties are often referred to as unrestricted. The properties we're about to show you in Tennessee are unrestricted and offer a lot of development flexibility. You can leave the property in its natural state as long as you like. There is no time frame in which you have to develop the property or build a home. You can camp on the property, park an RV, and live in the RV as long as you like. You can put a small alternative structure on the property like a tiny home, a yurt, a tough shed, a shipping container, or any one of the countless alternative buildings that are growing in popularity. You can build a cabin on the property of any size. You can have a mobile home or a manufactured home placed on the property. You can also build a traditional home on the property, or one of the most requested structures right now, which is the Barndominium. I love some of these Barndominium designs. There's a profile I follow on Instagram called the Barndominium Company. They design some incredible Barndominium floor plans. They offer services related to the Barndominium design, lender, material, and builder referrals, construction tips, advice, and consulting, along with finish-out selection services and interior design consulting. We'll put a link to their Instagram profile and their website within the description. If you reach out to the Barndominium Company, tell them that LANDIO sent you. Another question we often receive is about financing. There are a few lenders that have been successfully financing these properties in Tennessee, and there are programs where you can incorporate the construction loan into your financing package. Later on in the video, we'll provide the contact information where you can connect with these lenders, and you may be able to finance the purchase of multiple lots under the same transaction. For example, the two adjoining lots we're about to show you. But if you have the ability to pay cash, that is always preferable. People will often take out home equity lines of credit, using the equity in their primary residence. It's typically a quick approval process, and the rates are favorable. Another thing we've seen is people using 401k loans or loans from other retirement accounts, where the money stays in the account, but you get a loan based on the value there. If that's a route you'd like to pursue, it's best that you reach out to the company that manages your 401k or your employer's HR department. These are the two adjoining lots in Tennessee. They total roughly 10.5 acres. This is a map of the entire Freedom Ridge development. Lots 40 and 41 are right here. Lot 40 is 5.1 acres. Lot 41 is 5.4 acres. If you notice, these are green. Green is available. Purple is a pending sale, and red is sold. And if we zoom in here, you can see the road to the property. This is Deer Haven Road. This is the main road through here. And then there's a road that goes north to the end of this cul-de-sac, and there's where you enter lots 40 and 41. This satellite image is not up to date. All of the roads to the properties have been developed. There's also power to each of the lots, along with high-speed fiber optic internet. And multiple water wells have been drilled in Freedom Ridge at different locations to show the accessibility of water. And while the water well drilling contractor was out at Freedom Ridge, he shared some of his professional insights on the properties.
Well, I was kind of born into the water well drilling business. We drill a lot of wells in western Kentucky, middle Tennessee. Today we're in Indian Mound, Tennessee at Freedom Ridge subdivision, drilling wells for potential customers and customers that's already bought lots in here. And I would say over the years, we probably have 4,000 to 5,000 water wells in the ground from western Kentucky to southern Illinois to middle Tennessee. So here at Freedom Ridge in Indian Mound, Tennessee, we have drilled many wells here, and the depths range from 180 to as deep as 340. It seems like each lot has its own personality. You really never know where you're going to hit the water, but it's usually in that range. It's coming out of a limestone formation, and it seems to be really good water. As far as how many wells we've drilled here on Freedom Ridge, I'm on my 4th right here. On this same ridge, the very next subdivision, I've probably drilled a dozen wells over there. So I'd say I'm probably 14 to 18 wells on this same ridge, and as far as I know, they're all very good wells. Right here in Freedom Ridge subdivision, every well has cleaned up nicely. There's no odor.
If you had one piece of advice you could give someone looking to purchase land in Tennessee and eventually install a water well, what would this advice be?
Well, number one, I would probably have to call LANDIO. I mean, they've got this beautiful property here. It's one of the prettiest places I've been to drill water wells. I would definitely have to give them a shout. And when you do finally choose the lot that you want, call me up. I'll come out and meet you. We'll look it over. I'll give you my ideas. I'll listen to where you're wanting to put the house and put all that information together and get you a good water well. Land is opportunity out here. It's just amazing out here.
As of this moment, half of the lots in Freedom Ridge are sold or are pending sale. One of the things that people like about this area is that it's quiet and secluded, yet just 30 minutes from all the modern amenities that you need. In addition to those modern amenities, you're surrounded by world-class outdoor recreational opportunities that include fishing, boating, water sports, hiking, mountain biking, hunting, wildlife viewing, horseback riding, driving ATVs or dirt bikes. As a matter of fact, if we look over here to the west, it's only about 5 or 6 miles from the property. There's a public boat launch in the Cross Creek National Wildlife Refuge that provides access to the Cumberland River. And if we zoom out a little bit, you can see the Cumberland River goes all down through this area, through Clarksville. Clarksville's only 30 minutes from the property and has a population over 160,000. You can continue on the Cumberland River through Clarksville, and it will take you all the way into Nashville. Downtown Nashville, Tennessee is only about an hour and a half from the property. But if we go back here to Clarksville, in Clarksville there's a hospital, Home Depot, Lowe's, Sam's Club, Walmart, several grocery stores, restaurants, entertainment, professional services. And then just outside of Clarksville is Fort Campbell. Fort Campbell is home to the 101st Airborne Division, also known as the Screaming Eagles. And then if you take the Cumberland River to the west, it'll turn north, and then you'll be on the east side of the Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area. The Land Between the Lakes National Recreation Area is over 170,000 acres of forest and open lands. There's over 300 miles of undeveloped shoreline, 200 miles of paved roads, and 500 miles of trails. There you can enjoy camping, picnicking, hiking, fishing, boating, wildlife viewing, and water sports. There's licensed hunts for deer, turkey, squirrel, and other small game that occur throughout the year. The Land Between the Lakes gets its name because it sits between the Kentucky Lake and Barkley Lake, which both of those in their own rights are highly desirable recreational areas. And all of this is accessible within just about a 30-minute drive from the property. Whether you're looking at this to be your full-time residence, a weekend getaway, a seasonal escape, a place you come just once a year, or something for the entire family to enjoy, there's a world of opportunity with these lots in Freedom Ridge. We're going to show you where to find more information about these 2 lots and all of the other lots in Freedom Ridge. We've created a standalone website for the Freedom Ridge development, which you can find at freedomridge.com. There you can view all of the available Freedom Ridge lots, click on Available Lots, and you can scroll through all of the lots this way, or go up here to the top and do lot number by descending, click it twice, and there at the top you'll have lots 41 and 40. You can then click on this to view the details. Then you can scroll down and there is the ability for you to secure this property with a simple $499 deposit. The $499 deposit is credited towards your purchase, whether you pay cash or use one of the financing options. And if you want to secure both properties, just place a deposit on each one. Those 2 deposits will then secure each of those properties, and that total amount will be credited towards your purchase. Lot 40 is 5.1 acres, and the price is $79,997. And lot 41 is 5.4 acres, with the price being $84,997. The combined total purchase price for lots 40 and 41, which totals 10.5 acres, is $164,994. Again, those $4.99 deposits are credited towards that amount. If you have any questions about Freedom Ridge or would like to be introduced to the lenders that are financing lots in Freedom Ridge, please contact the Freedom Ridge team anytime by call or text. Their number's on the top of every page of the freedomridge.com website. That number is 615-375-0245. Again, that number is 615-375-0245. You can also fill out this contact form or send them an email directly. Their email address is hello@freedomridge.com. On behalf of myself, my family, the entire team here at Landio, and the Freedom Ridge team, we sincerely appreciate you taking the time to watch this video and ask that you please help us make the dream of land ownership come true for more people by sharing this video, our website, and our properties with everyone that you know. Thank you, and God bless.